Hey, this is the Make Sense Again American. Hope you're having a great day. It is Thursday, February the 19th. Anyway, let me begin. Topic of the day, your brother. Now, where did the word originate from? I'm speaking to you, black women. Where did the word brother originate from? Well, I'll tell you. See, black culture was always very spiritual. And please don't mind me, I'm at work. But black culture was always very spiritual. And when they would go to church house, they would always say, you know, that's my sister, Sister Jenkins, Brother Robertson, things like that. Because in God's eyes, everybody is brother and sister. That's why you're not supposed to fornicate. You're supposed to find a man and marry him. He's no longer your brother. You are wife, he is husband. That's how it's supposed to be in God's eyes, in the Bible's eyes. That's how it's supposed to be. And so you say brother and sister a lot to this day. Well, you do know how your brothers treat you, right? I mean, let me talk about me, for instance. I don't know if you've watched other videos about me, but I'll go and share this with you, and it pains me to share this. I had a little sister, and she was 14 years old. She would always snitch on me, get my ass whooped by mom. But it gave her joy to point fingers and say, it was me, it was him, it was him. And so I remember just sitting there and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna hurt the one thing that I can hurt because I can't beat her because my mom will hit me. But I'm gonna hurt her feelings. And I couldn't wait to execute. And I made fun of her body, or her figure, or her undeveloped figure. And so when she had said something, I said, what's on TV? I said, I think it's All in the Family. She says, no, I think that's Good Times. Because Florida Evans had played, you know, on Good Times and on All in the Family. And I said, no, I think it's All in the Family. You know what? And I just got mad and I said, you're 14 and flat. Ha, that's what you are, 14 and flat. That's who you are. That's your name, 14 and flat. Huh, 14 and flat. Her jaw opened. She stared at me and her eyes got watery within seconds. I hurt that girl. I hurt her feelings. Another one of my sisters said that she brought it up to her and she said that she wanted to kill herself because I said that. I shouldn't have said that. Who the fuck am I to, excuse my language, who the hell am I to go look at, you know, my sister's body parts and make fun of them? That was out of line. That was definitely out of line. But like I said, I had no father figure on top of me to say, hey man, kill that noise. And I got a chance to make her cry and that's all I was thinking. But it was a horrible thing that I did. I still feel guilty to this day because I am her brother. And I feel horrible, and I really do. Now, having said that, what about your brother? Does he have any guilt? I mean, for years and years and years, he's been pretty much desensitizing his feelings towards you. They've been able to call you bitches and hoes. You know, when the white man hated their women, they called them sluts and bitches. That's all they called them, sluts and bitches. It was only 2 words. But because of black culture, it's been what? Bitches, hoes, skank, thought, skeezer. You know what I'm saying? Everything is just on you. And nothing that you say to them. The most you said to them was, I think, scrubs from TLC. Scrubs. I don't want no scrub. A scrub is a man that can't. You had to explain what that was, but that's all you gave him. And when TLC did the video, they had the luxury of not touching their soft spot. You had a safe space up, black man, because TLC could have made a video, but they didn't want to do that to you. You ever noticed that? I did. I was like, I can't wait to see the video, see a bunch of these losers, and they're not going to be white guys. For the first time, yeah, this video is going to show everything about a black man, and TLC is going to go ahead and shed some light. Nope, they didn't do that. No, the last thing you do is make a black man upset. That is the luxury of being black in America. You don't ever have to be seen in a bad light. So TLC did some dancing, and they looked cute. Of course they did. That's TLC. My favorite one was Lisa Left Eye, and then it was definitely Chili. But it was sad because when they got a response video, it was called Pigeons. They did not hesitate to get a bunch of women with pushing baby carts and being a trashy ass woman. And then in the song, they would talk about every mistake that, you know, black women go through, every mistake she's created by herself and herself only. And you got yourself into this mess and you broke and you wearing your best friend's clothes. I'm just like, now, you really are strong women because y'all could take criticism, but let a black man take that and he's going to lose it. Example, Snoop Dogg. He had got with Gayle King. Well, no, he had got with Gayle King. Gayle King did an interview with Lisa Leslie, And she had said or asked some questions, even though she's not a journalist or a detective, but she used the platform to go ahead and ask Lisa Leslie questions about Kobe Bryant. I believe it was his rape case. What questions were asked, I don't know. I didn't want to hear it. I mean, I didn't want to hear it. But she asked, and everybody was pissed off. That I did know. Oprah Winfrey was in tears because people were threatening to kill Gayle King. And Snoop Dogg got in front of a camera and said, you know what, I'm just going to say it. You dusty ass bitch. The way he talked to her, you know, the way I talked to my sister, because that's how I used to talk to my actual sisters. I would say anything because you're going to love me regardless. I'm your brother. And we're still going to have some fond memories, which we did. And we're still going to have a good old time. Yeah, we did. But I'm still your brother. And I feel like it's my right as a brother, big brother, to talk to you any which way I want. Do you see where I'm going with this now, right? You do see where I'm going with this. So when he talked to her and he told her that, it was all over Twitter. Like I said, Oprah was crying. Everybody was reacting. And Snoop Dogg didn't ever apologize. He never apologized. As a matter of fact, Gayle King forgave him. I mean, let's just say Tom Hanks said something to Gayle King. Now, I don't care how passionate you are about Kobe Bryant. I don't care who you are. You just cussed out a black woman. That's a no-no. And Gayle King to boot, you're not supposed to. Or let's say Tom Hanks just cussed out, what's that girl in the morning? Oh, well, just Rachel Maddow. Or Ellen DeGeneres. Let's just say he did that to her. It would be all over the news. And he still wouldn't be forgiven. And she would have said, you know, he's not going to talk to me like that. I'm a strong woman. We're going to have to talk about how men are talking to women. No. But with his Snoop Dogg, y'all got nothing to say. The luxury of that man to say what he wants and still get to ride on home and everybody says, hey, that's Snoop Dogg. What's up? Yeah. Doesn't make any sense. That is a luxury that they have. The luxury for them to call you names and still be able to go home with you and take you to bed. The luxury they have to go ahead and call you names and threaten your life and still get to be, not doxxed, no repercussions, no nothing. Everything just touches you, not them. That is luxury. I'm sorry, but that is a luxury. A luxury is also when they say the word that starts with the letter N. Nothing happens to them, but let somebody else say that word, and that's a luxury. No wonder, everybody else is bottled up, ready to do massive damage, and y'all cool. Talk about black people don't do no mass shit. Of course not. You're not contained. You could say anything you want. You could do anything you want. And apparently you could threaten whoever you wish. Don't nothing happen to you. Nothing. Solution. Stop calling them your brothers. Tell them you're done. You're not my brother. Because when they're your brothers, they can talk to you any which way they want to. And it pains you. You're the one getting stepped on. Your spirit's being decimated. Your life is being crushed and everything like that. It's not worth it. Is it worth it? For you to go ahead and praise this man that calls you all these names and threatens your life and things like that and hurting you, inflicting pain, doesn't make any sense. Like I said, no other culture in the world does this to their women. No other culture on the planet does this to their women. Only you. Nobody writes songs about their women, degrading them. Nobody writes poetry about their women, degrading them. And you still want to go ahead and take him home. Now, once again, I'm not telling you to go ahead and pick up a white king and make him. No. I'm not telling that at all. I'm just basically stating that let's just give him up for adoption. Or let's tell him he was adopted. Say, man, you're really not my brother. You have to wake up. You have to wake up. Sooner or later, you got to wake up. And you got to start a movement that says, I'm no longer your sister. Now, whether I don't know this or not, but you probably have an actual brother that you don't speak with because he was harmful to you, because he was toxic when you were growing up with him. Why don't you be that way with them too? It's toxic. At the end of the day, when they become somebody, and they usually do, they end up with a white woman. For instance, Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, Kevin Garnett, Patrick Mahoney. The list goes on and on. Charles Barkley. Shall I continue? It's crazy. It's crazy. But it has to, when is it going to stop? Do you really want to be a good woman in the end? What is a good woman, huh? I got a good woman. I used to beat her, cheat on her, and spit on her all the time. But after realizing my ways and finding Jesus, she's a good woman. Man, if that's what a good woman is, I wouldn't want to take that spot. That man just spit all over you and made you a fool, but now he gets to call you a good woman? Keep that title. I don't want it. Anyway, this is just me ranting. I wanted to say that I'm just thrilled that I am friends with Egypt Ann. I've known of her for like 3 years, or maybe over 3 years. Sweet lady, wise woman. I'm just very, very happy. I'm very proud. And I don't want to lose my place in life when it comes to that girl's atmosphere. I enjoy being in her world. And that is it. Maybe you can give it a shot. Hashtag you ain't my brother no more. You were adopted. Hashtag you were adopted. That's a good one. Anyways, on that note, y'all have a good day, ladies. You got a whole world out there. Let's see what you can make of it. I wish you well. Have a good night. Bye.